it's JME, bigging up NKEs.
Yep, Charlamagne the God, the Prince of pissing people off. And right now you're watching NKE Media. Get at us.
NKE Media, Tony D. H inside, big up NKE Media.
This is Wiley right now, you're watching
NKE Media.
NKE Media, big the fuck up.
Yo, this is Jabba, you're checking out NKE, know what it is, boy, better know all day.
Yeah, man. So, blood. Obviously, this week there's been a lot of mad stuff. You had the Mayweather Pacquiao fight. You watched that?
Yeah. I wasn't in the country still.
Oh yeah.
Nah, not like that. Not like
We're
that.
gonna talk about that later.
Nah,
still.
not like that. But
International Aaron. That's what you call you
not
from now on,
even,
bro.
not even. I'm just trying to see the world a little bit, man.
That's what you gotta do, bro.
Nah, but I didn't catch it. I was supposed to get up and go to a bar down from where I was staying.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
You didn't miss much, bro.
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
You missed like. I don't want to say it was a rubbish fight. It was a very technical fight, and the average boxer, the average fan probably won't understand what's going on, right?
Yeah.
But obviously Mayweather's he's all defensive and stuff like that.
Cagey.
Yeah.
Cagey. Yeah, cagey. Yeah. I saw highlights.
That's what. Wow.
But that's also the art of boxing. Like you're saying.
Yeah, it's the art of boxing, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, man. Some people are paid like apparently in America they paid $100 for this, bro. $100.
Oh, to watch it on TV? Man?
Yeah, pay per view, fam.
Wowza.
Imagine you. Like, I heard it was.
So why is £20 over here then?
Demand. There's not much demand. Plus, it's 40 over there, or however much currency difference here is. But yeah, man. At the same time, people felt like they got bumped. You know what I mean? Yeah. People got like tickets were going up for like 100,000, sometimes millions. You know what I mean? And you go up there and you see man just ducking.
People need to realize, Don, when a man has 47-0.
Yeah.
Don,
he knows what he's doing.
Man's not coming out here gung ho. Man's coming out here like I'm trying to keep my 47 and bring that to 48.
Now he's a smart man.
You get me? Let's put it into another situation now. Yeah. All right. Man's walking into a situation. Yeah. Like let's put it on our level because like we're not on their kind of level. Let's put it on our level.
Bring it down.
Like, man's done 3 good videos.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see our 4th video. Everyone's gassed on it. Maybe more. Man's done 30 good videos. Yeah. Everyone wants to see our 31st video. Yeah. Like, man ain't just gonna go out there and rush that 31st video just to give them something. Yeah. Man's gonna take our time and make sure that we maintain and we keep this thing going. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I understand that he's not gonna come out there like that. That was everything. That one loss, if he took a loss, could have destroyed everything he's built in 20 years.
Trust me. And apparently he's gonna have one more fight and then he's out the game.
Of course. And it's not gonna be Amir. Amir thought it's gonna be him. I heard him talking on the thing before the fight. Yeah, I might be fighting one of the winner tonight. Amir, you're not fighting the winner.
Nah, cuz.
Let's be real. Big up Amir though, still, but.
He's big. He did a lot. You know what I mean? He got a rating, but Mayweather's in a totally different. Like he's talking about self-made people. Like he's managed to build his own brand. His own company that just practically handled everything about that fight. You know what I mean? If you notice as well, it was a really short distance between when it was announced and the actual fight. So that's crazy, bro.
And to bring it all into like a mad like summarization as well. The most important thing is as well about this whole thing with Mayweather, he can't read,
bruv.
He's done all this. And he can't even read.
That's why it's a bit crazy, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's a bit crazy.
Did you see him trying to read?
I heard something. I didn't see him actually trying to read. But I heard something on I think it was the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne was just going in, bro. What was
horrible?
That was harsh.
But yeah, big him up though. 48-0,
bro.
Massive record, one of the greats.
He's gonna leave the game literally. You know what I mean? Healthy. Well, not healthy, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like healthier.
In 20 years, people aren't gonna say, "Oh yeah, Mayweather, the boxer that got his 48th win by being defensive." No. You're going to see the record.
But it might tarnish his image in terms of a legend because if you're seen as a defensive fighter...
No, but he's not.
What they kind of view him
like? And plus he's 37?
He could be coming up to 40, bro.
37? Yeah. Something like that? Like I was watching what the boxers were saying. They're saying you have to change your style as things develop.
Yeah.
Like because your body's not the same way. Your legs are not the same way. You don't, you know what I mean? So it's like the fact that he's like this now, he's knocked out man before. He's made man look stupid before. Yeah. But... you have to adapt your fight to how you like. You got to know your limits. Even like we play. I was telling you earlier like, about my knee. I play football and I've been playing football for years. Yeah, and at my knee, I've got to strap up my knee now.
Jeez.
Because as we get older, the body starts moving different ways, innit? Yeah. So, blood, big up Mayweather, innit? Like he's a bit bossy. He's a bit ignorant, but big him up. Like stats. What's it? Men lie, women lie.
Numbers don't. Do you know what I mean? It's going crazy. But bruv, I would actually ask you about what's going on in terms of like UK industry.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Let's assume that those people out there watching right now are from a different country. Like,
Okay.
give us a little update. Cause I remember the last time I was hearing about Stormzy, obviously Captain Conan doing their thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who else is there to look out for and whatnot?
People that are making noise. Jay Huss is making a little bit of noise with his team as well. He's bringing his team through.
Sick.
But he's got that tune, them boys pagan.
Okay, I think I heard that stuff.
Pagan. And he goes, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing his little thing. He's getting a little bit of hype. Obviously, Stormzy's still doing his thing. People are also anticipating Krypton Conan's album, The Long Way Home. Like I had the opportunity to speak with them like a few days ago. Interviewed them about it. Like, yeah, massive features on there. Jeremiah, Rick Ross, Wiz Khalifa, Emily Sandé, Ed Sheeran.
Did they play you a tune or anything? Did they give you a little sample? Or
Nah, they didn't. But I've heard the Rick Ross tune. I've heard the Jeremiah tune. The video came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Haven't heard the Wiz tune, but it's a good time to collaborate with Wiz as well because he got the number one and
Has he?
like, yeah, that tune from Fast and Furious.
Jeez.
You get me? You got the number one in America, so like. Good time for them. Like right now, UK music, UK industry, we're in a good place. Because I don't have to say because, but what it is right now, Americans are taking interest.
Yeah.
And I hate to say, I hate for it to sound like, oh, we're in a good place or we're getting bigger now because they are taking interest. But that's what's happening right now. Like I don't know if you know, but Kanye and Skepta have been in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been in the studio. Like Skepta's over in LA doing his album. Konnichiwa's coming out. Well, he hasn't put a date on it, but Konnichiwa's gonna come out. Drake can't stop going on about Sneakbo, Wiley.
You follow Bear them on his Instagram or Twitter?
He followed a few of them recently as well. Nuffman actually, not even a few of them. He followed Nuffman recently. Obviously Kanye brought man out on the stage and shouted man out. People taking interest over there right now.
Do you think it's one of those ones where we're going to have to be able to cross over to the Americans to actually get respect, or we're going to have to do our own thing, do you reckon?
It's actually one of the topics I wanted to talk about today actually as well. It's like, do you know what it is? And Skepta made a statement. Actually, it's actually one of the topics I want to talk about today as well. Skepta made a statement as well where I was watching something that he did with Red Bull Music Academy with Hattie Collins.
Yeah.
And he said, I just wish we celebrated man over here like they celebrate man over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what he's saying, or even how people celebrate people over here celebrate people over there.
Yeah.
He's saying we got so much people over here doing our thing, but it's like people don't they don't really support it fully. But then make someone over there do something over here, like the whole timeline gets flooded with people talking about whatever over there. He's saying it's like we don't have a culture of celebrating our own artists and our own things enough. And it's like going back to what you're saying, it's like is over there important? Is cracking over there more important than cracking over here on home soil? Now me personally, I think it's good to dominate over here, but dominating over here, how much can that do for you?
Only so much.
Like, we're not gonna go platinum over here. Only N-Dubs is really going platinum over here.
Yeah.
Even shows, there's only a couple of cities you're gonna be able to hit up. Like, I'm not saying America's more important, but I'm saying that over there has got a wider mass amount of land and a wider mass amount of cities that you can But are we gonna conquer over there? Are we gonna?
Will there be a someone that's created, like, obviously you got like Slit Rick, who's more on the hip hop side.
But why? Because he did them.
Yeah, but they could say it was kind of different to them.
Yeah, he was different to them.
The voice,
because
the
he
sound of
was
the
from
voice,
South
you know what I mean?
London, innit?
Yeah.
But anyone that you've seen from our UK rap scene that's gone over there and that's really kind of been embraced on a hip hop level, they've incorporated the American thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think SAS get enough credit. SAS, like they
were hated,
even to now, bro. Like in America, blood, they were feeling SAS.
They must have been,
because SAS incorporated both from Harlem to Harlesden. Like they did that kind of whole.
Yeah.
Do you know
bridged
what I mean?
the gap, innit?
They bridged the gap, but
no
like,
love was shown.
Yeah.
I remember they had a seminar and the whole, like Rockefeller came down. I can't remember exactly where it was, but this is years ago, bruv. Bloody hell, like flipping. After the seminar's done and everything like that. Actually, no, during the seminar, they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to bring out SAS. Bear in mind, of Memphis Bleak is out there. Everyone's got cheers so far, innit? They announced SAS, bro. I have never heard like a whole room just boo when like someone calls a name. Especially a whole...
Why did they boo?
Like, Rockefeller must have just been like, what the hell's going on here? Booing? Blood, the whole crowd, bro.
Why?
I don't know. There was a certain amount of hate going to SAS. I'm not sure why. I thought they were grinding. They were obviously with Dipset doing their thing. If you even listen to the documentaries, they're going in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And it goes back to what I'm saying. Why don't we embrace each other enough over here?
I don't know.
Why do we feel like we need to further like fragment our already small scene? Like, we shouldn't be fragmenting nothing. We should be
building, unifying.
Building. It's strange, but like they should get more respect, man. Like they did their thing, but the thing is, what I've noticed is, whenever we do our thing and we bring it over there, if you spit over their beats, or if we just spit over our beats, they're like, yo, them London niggas be sounding corny.
Yep.
Excuse the N-word, I don't even like using it, but like, that's what they say. It's like, they seem to always think that we sound corny. And what you need to understand is, like, see me, I try to think about things on a holistic level. Yeah? So I'm saying, what do you mean we sound corny? But then at the same time, think about this. In America, yeah, bro, you've got so many different accents.
Yeah.
Yeah? They've already made space in their ears, in their capacity to listen for a southern sounding rapper. Because even before, they were hated.
Yeah.
They were corny before. They were like whatever. You know, now it's incorporated. Now even man are even trying to jump on the whole southern style. So they've made space for that. They've made space for even the Midwest Chicago kind of like sound, like even how they talk and speak, because it's a bit different. They made way for obviously New York has paved the way. The West Coast, even Canadian rappers now, because you got Drake. They've made space for all these accents. So when we come in now, why are they going to? If they want different types of hip hop, they've already got it. They've got so many subgenres of hip hop in America as it is already. You got the trap thing, you've got conscious thing, you've got the deep thing, you've got the backpack thing, you've got like the old school thing that Joey Badass is on, and all that kind of, and you've even got like the incorporation of like kind of like bashment-y kind of sound thing as well.
But the whole, you know what I mean, man, just not even saying words, just muttering.
Yeah, there you go. But
that's that crossover.
There you go. Have you heard Fetty Wap's new tune?
No.
I like him though. So he's like something about when you go away, hey, hey. It's a mad thing, fam. It's like you think to yourself, a man's actually doing this as a track. Like it's not something that you'd imagine a man doing as a joke. But anyway, going back to our point about UK. Like, so my thing is, there's two sides to it. Firstly, why are they gonna embrace our accent? But the second time, maybe it's just a matter of time for them to embrace it.
Do you think it's the accent or a mixture of the accent and the story?
Nah, the accent, bro.
You don't think like maybe
because they're starting to know.
They might look at our videos and think, wait a minute. First of all, I didn't even know there were black people in England.
Yeah.
Because that's how they used to think.
But they're starting to know.
And then, they don't have guns over there.
Real man, real man know now.
Yeah.
Real man know about what's going on over here. Like even when like the riots hit global news. Yeah. I'm not saying the riots is like anything positive or it kind of showed us in a positive light, but when that hit the news, they were like, oh shizzle, like them UK N-words are
moving. Yeah.
They're wilding. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that that's a good impression, but they know that things are going on over here.
Yeah.
They know we've also got young black men that are being killed by the police. Not on anywhere near the same scale. But if you research the 90s, you will find out that it was crazy in scale. Like there's been so many unsolved cases where black men in custody in the UK in the 90s they've died in remand or in custody and no one's ever been prosecuted or no conclusion has been brought. But that's another story. But like they know things are going on over here, innit? So they know, but it's like it's hard for them. They don't get it.
Yeah. They don't see it every day. Like we see American culture every day.
Like when they heard Idris talk for the first time in his real accent, enough of them were completely taken aback.
Yeah,
I remember I spoke to Styles P about it. He was like, yo, I thought he was like from my hood. He's like, I didn't even know. Like, he's like, when I watched it, I thought he was from my hood. I would never have thought he was from the UK.
There you go.
It's mad.
Bro, you brought up a good point about the whole, you know what I mean, police officers killing black youths. Obviously, it's getting more promotion out there on, you know what I mean, mainstream media and on the internet as well. Like, do you think it's always been this bad, or do you think it's getting worse? Or do you think it's getting better? What do you think?
What do you mean in terms of what's happening, or do you mean the reporting?
In terms of people caring about
it. People are caring more now because they're just realizing for the first time that it's happening. It's been happening.
Trust.
Like I don't think people realize. I had a list, in fact, of the amount of black men in America that have been killed from the last 2 years. I sent it around. I'm gonna send it to you as well, bro. It's long.
We'll post it.
It's gonna take you about. It will take you maybe about 20, 25 text messages.
Jeez.
And this is in the last 2 years.
Jesus.
They're over there killing, bro. And people are not being prosecuted.
License to kill.
Yeah.
Getting away
and then
scot-free.
now, I'm not trying to say that there's any life for a life, there's any justification for murder, but then let's just go back to the guy a couple of days ago that in New York has been caught for shooting the police officer in the head. Have you heard about that one? He shot the police officer in the head. I think he was undercover and he killed him.
Yeah.
Bro, he's already in court looking at sentencing.
Yeah.
So if you're sentencing him so quick, how about these officers that have killed these unarmed black kids and stuff? And bro, it's a messed up thing.
Bruv.
It's messed up.
Do you reckon that's gonna ever? Obviously, we had the situation, you know what I mean, the Tottenham situation. But do you reckon that's gonna come back again
Over here?
over here?
It's mad because when the Tottenham thing happened, I remember I said to someone before it happened, I was like, "Yo, this is gonna spark off something, you know?" Because you need to understand these issues are bubbling.
Yeah.
They've been bubbling. They're still bubbling. I can't lie. Me personally, maybe because I'm getting older now, I don't feel like I've been as harassed by the police as I was as a youth, man.
Yeah.
Like growing up in the hood, but I'm still get harassed. I know if I see them doing routine stops, I know that I'm gonna be one of the people that's gonna get routinely pulled over. I know it. The other day I was driving, I had a snapback, I had a fitted on as well, and I was looking at it and I was saying they're gonna pull me over. But in fact, before they even pulled me over, I was already starting to make I was already making my move to pull over because I knew what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And I know what it's gonna be. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't feel this is bad, but it's brewing, and it only takes for them to violate another man in a certain way for it to kick off again. And I'm not saying I'm trying to incite that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, bro, like, something needs to be done about these issues.
Trust me.
Like, I had a poem that I wrote as well. And it said something like, just because I'm this color doesn't mean I'm from squalor. Just because I'm this shade doesn't mean I can't be legally paid. And then it said something like, something like,
Help us.
something like
Give us something.
something along the lines of like you threw me again, fam. Something along the lines of but
Legally paid, yeah.
yeah, no, something along the lines of we can't be but we can't just keep blaming others for all that happens in this state. But then I said something like, but to not be able to walk like a mile without being stopped and searched is a piss take. You get me? And it's like, this is just how I felt. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm like, it's true. It's like, I don't want to be against them fully, but I understand certain things are going on, and sometimes, you know, we need to clamp down on certain things. And some people, you know, maybe are doing certain things, but you can't, like, look, just because a lamp or a wire like this had lit me in my head before, it don't mean that I got to be fearful of this one again.
Trust me.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one lamp or one wire that's lit me.
But do you think it's a culture of that in the police force, or do you think it's more handed down? Well, actually, that's the same thing. Do you think it's handed down, or do you think the people that are being hired just hold these feelings towards black
it's
people?
endemic. It's endemic in the police force, bro. Like, and there's even stats like that show you for the amount of ethnic minorities that come into the police force. Like, I think double the amount leave within the same year. So it's like they're coming in and coming straight back out because they're realizing that that the forces are prejudiced.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Now, not all, because I've come across some real cool officers, or legal enforcement people, but
rare.
But
Depends how much you're getting arrested. Like, obviously, you got more of a ratio if you're getting arrested more.
Yeah.
But I did hear a story today that came out of the States. It was regarding these 4 black officers that were held at gunpoint by 4 white officers. Now, the 4 black officers were going to serve a warrant or something like that, and then I don't know what happened, but you see the video and you just basically see the white officers blocking in I'm pretty sure it's an unmarked car, but it's just crazy, bro. The fact that, like, where will it go next, bro? Do you know what I mean? What's going to be the next thing? Because right now we're seeing different types of ways to kill black people right now. You know what I mean? A different type of education how to kill black people. Live, HD, all that replay.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All over social media and stuff, and that's possibly a negative that social media has. Although it does have a positive because you get more information direct from the source, innit? Or as close to the source as possible. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here, man. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for my kids.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the next generations that are gonna be feeling it. You get me? But
yeah, that's why you got to educate them. They need to bring back beating kids as well. I don't want to say beating kids like you know what I mean, to the point of definitely like, not like that, but you know what I mean, teaching discipline.
Man grew up like that though. Man got a couple of meetings where man was gasping.
Bruv.
Man was gasping for my last breath.
You know when them moments where you're about to do something wrong, bruv, and you have that vision of the stick, bruv, that hit you, bruv.
It reminds you. But nah, I feel you, man. But like, we gotta know ourselves as well. Like, it's like I said in that same poem. It's like we can't be our own worst enemy, but then get angry at everybody else when things happen.
It's nuts, bruv. Saying the word nigger as well, bruv. That's crazy.
We gotta stop that. But yeah, just as a whole, our scene, our music scene, our industry, our people, we need to bring this shit together. We need to bring this shit together. We need to have a unified front. Like, if we're warring against each other, hurting each other, fighting each other, killing each other.
Yeah.
Bro, like...
That's the thing. How do we get past those barriers, that separation, like, you know what I mean? That especially Africans have towards Jamaicans, or just dark people to have towards other dark people. Do you know what I mean? There's so many barriers that are keeping people away from each other, which is, you know what I mean? It could be looked as divide and conquer, or it could just be looked as just natural tribalism, innit? So it's crazy.
It's the self-hatred mentality. It's the self-hatred mentality that was passed on to like our people from generations ago, and it comes from colonialism, to be honest. But like, you know, we need to stop that. Like, why when we see another one of our brothers, we are automatically hate them?
Quick.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, what's man?
Yeah.
What's man looking at me? Do you know what I mean? It's like.
But do you think we've been taught that? We've obviously been taught that.
That's
through
how man
media.
was raised. Even me.
You know what I mean?
That's how man was raised. Yo, what man? Yeah, that's how man used to be.
Yeah.
Yo. Now when I see my brothers or my sisters, whatever it may be, blood, sometimes I just smile at man.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm maybe saying, man, you cool? Back then it used to be like, what, man, you cool? You see me? It's a different thing. But now it's like, yo, you cool?
Yeah.
You cool? Yeah, I mean, we need to embrace each other, brother. Like, we need to embrace each other. We need to kind of bring this shit together. Cause if we don't bring this shit together, we're not gonna go nowhere.
Trust me. Just did a show with Tiger, innit?
Yeah, we did Tiger just like in Birmingham about maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. We did Nelly and Amari on the month before, and then we've got the big one coming up in July, 50 Cent at the O2. It's gonna be my first time hosting on a stage that big, bro. So it's mad.
Obviously, NKE Media will be down there with the coverage.
How you mean, Don?
Yeah,
What you
man.
mean,
Through the hookup.
Yeah. Like, obviously, that you have to be there.
Yeah.
Like, our connection is deeper. Obviously, the Days in the Life of Aaron Roach Bridgman thing as well that we do, and just us in general. Like, people got to check out Days in the Life of Aaron Roach Bridgman, though.
Yeah, make sure you do that.
Check us both on there. And, like, yeah, man, like, I think it's good. I think what I like about working with you and with NKE is that it's not work. Like, you just literally go out and we've got a camera and we're just having fun, bro. Catching jokes.
I'm telling you. Make sure you go see that, people, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Obviously, what, like 3 episodes out already?
Yeah, we've got 3 episodes.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Obviously, Mr. Hard Worker over here. Do you know what I mean? Bruv, there was one thing I wanted to ask you about as well, because you've been on bare holidays recently, innit? This year, you've been on how many holidays, car? Man's a bit jealous, car. Man's a bit jealous, car.
Man try to put me on blast. Oh my god. I've been away like 4 times already.
Jesus Christ, man. Bearing in mind, it's May.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good, man. But obviously that revitalizes you and...
It revitalizes you and it also opens your eyes. Like, I think this year I'm at one of my most balanced places in my life ever. Because man have to see the world. Man have to see important things like Africa as well. That's why I went to Africa as well. And it's like, right now I just feel blessed, bro. Like, it's a blessing to be here with you. It's a blessing to be able to do the stuff that I'm doing in my career. And being able to make, slow, steady steps of progression. Like, I'm just real happy right now, man.
No, trust me.
Let's get it, cuz.
Where did you go? Just for.
Oh, I went to Vegas at New Year's.
Jeez.
You're trying to hot me up so badly. Knux is a fuckery. Like, Vegas at New Year's, and after I came back, I went to Africa.
Jeez.
About actually a couple of days after, and then I came back. I was back for a week, and I went to Jamaica. But I wasn't supposed to go to Jamaica, but I got a bring in nicely.
Jeez.
And then I just recently come back from. I was in somewhere called Salou, which is like an hour away from Barcelona. It's like beaches and palm trees and stuff, and that was nice, man. So yeah, man, I've been away a few times, man. I'm going back to my country. I'm from Barbados. I'm going to Barbados end of the year as well.
Sick.
But apart from that, just working. Let's get it, man. Let's do more of these as well. I'll come back and do more.
Sick. Oh, it's my birthday. May 17th. We got to do a special podcast as well.
We're doing something.
You know what I mean? Make sure people.
Straight
you know
up.
what I mean? But anyway, flipping. Listen, might as well wrap it up now, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe first of all to the channel. Make sure you follow NKE Media on Twitter. It's NK Media everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. Twitter as well. Knux NKE. Follow me on that as well. That's for everything. Go on, let them know.
Twitter at A Roach Bridgman, Instagram Aaron Roach Bridgman, Facebook Aaron Roach Bridgman, Snapchat A Roach Bridgman as well. Aaron Roach Bridgman, just Google me, man, and like let's connect.
Yeah,
Stay
man.
in contact, man.
Next time we'll have a bit of a funny one, innit?
Yeah, man. We have some juice. We'll have juice and jokes.
Cuz.
Hashtag.
That's what started.
Let's do it.
Hashtag starting soon. Hashtag already started, mate.
Come on.
There you go.
I'm not even saying anything more. That's it. You gotta pay me for anything more anyway. Still.
We're out, people. We're out.